Hi, and welcome to another edition of the I Love Excel online webinar. Today we'll be discussing the rank function. The rank function is an important tool you can use to save a lot of time if you would want to implement ranking in a data set. In this example, I'm using a similar data sent by one of you to our email address last week. We have in column B of our Excel sheet the names of salespeople and then the records of revenue they generated in a particular month. In column A, we would want to have the ranking and know which one was first and who was last, so far as the order of revenue is concerned. The rank function takes 3 arguments. 2 of them are required. You are able to identify an argument which is not part of the minimum requirement for the function to work if it is in a square bracket. The number I would want to rank in A2, sitting in cell A2, I've called the rank function. So I'm going to put the corresponding revenue, which is C2, and then I bring a comma. The reference refers to the range that you'd want to rank. After pulling the range, which is C2 to C8 for this example, I would need to hit F4 to add the absolute, the dollar signs to the reference so that it makes it an absolute reference in the use of this function. Because the order is not part of our minimum required argument for this function, I'm going to close the bracket and then I hit enter. You can sit on A2 and double click the fill handle to have it fill across the series. One thing you need to know about the rank function is if there was a tie in any of the revenues here, you're actually going to have a tie in the rank as well. Okay, so you use this function when you don't really bother about ties. So here we have our first and our last employee in order of the rank. I can actually sit anywhere in cell A2 to A8 and then use the filter to sort, use the sort tool to sort smallest to largest, and then I have the employees shown by order of rank. If the organization, however, is actually stating an expense sheet and would want to see it in the opposite direction, or it is required that we rank them from the lowest to the highest, then the order becomes necessary. In that sense, we go for still C2, the reference, and make sure that we refer to them as absolute. Now when you bring a comma after the ref, the order is 0 for descending, okay, which is the default, and then if you put 1 there, it ranks rather from low to high. So let me put 1 as the third argument and then compel Excel to do the ranking the other way around. So here you have the highest revenue being scored as 7 and the other way around. We don't want it this way. I'm going to have this done quickly. This time I highlighted the whole A2 to A8 so that I can have them fill automatically after entering. Then I pull the ref again. I hit F4 to reference this as absolute, and then control press down, I hit enter, and it fills the range. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. See you again on Thursday. God bless.